Hello everyone, welcome back to Silverkeep Bay with me, Shaggy. Today we'll be looking at this area here. I have done some expansion around here and built a new city. I have kind of designated this little peninsula right here as my area to play with while not recording. And so I'm just kind of messing around with things over here. But I noticed this bit right here. If I scroll over here, in the middle of the forest is an electric car factory and a waste transfer facility. And I thought, you know, what weird spot to have those. And so I came over here and I was going to add them to this side. But when I click on a road, none of the road tools pop up and I can't, I can't build roads, which is, you know, kind of a problem. I guarantee you I'm nowhere near the limit of nodes and anything. I can't even, like, change or upgrade roads. You know, there's no road tools. So I thought, that's weird. What if I changed since the last time I played? And I remembered I downloaded a new mod. The new, like, changed the the spawn positions mod. And I think that has done something to the road mod. Or even the road tool. Like, it messed something up. Right? And so now I'm going to have to go back and fix that. But look at our map real quick from this angle. I mean, we still got a lot of space to fill. And so I don't want this to ruin our hopes of building other things in this, you know, this region. I don't want this to ruin that. And so I'm going to try and fix that by saving the game first of all. You know, well, okay. I guess we're saving it as that because that's what the baby's foot typed. Okay. I'm not going to save it as this because I don't want to mess them up. And so we're going to save it. And we're going to wait for it to finish saving. Finish already. There we go. And then we're going to go quit to main menu. And we're going to see what happened here. Because this is ridiculous, right? I mean, it shouldn't change the vanilla stuff. Like, I can't even build a road. Like, for crying out loud, it shouldn't be changing that. So anyway, we're going to get this going and see what happens. And wouldn't you know it, the game crashed. Cities die. City Skylines. Workshop. Subscribed items. And this one. And we're going to unsubscribe because it screwed something up. Hopefully this works. And it's going to take a long time to load, so I'll get back to you when it's done loading. Okay, we're back. And holy cow, is it glitchy. I don't understand why it's so blah, 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 blah. Yay! All our road stuff came back. It was definitely that mod that was causing it. Hello? Okay. Okay, we're going to build a little area over here. Just like that. And we're going to send this boy to empty first of all. And we're going to put this guy over here, there. And when this guy is done emptying finished. Oh, that was easy. We're going to relocate it right over there. Okay, perfect. And of course we need electricidad. Okay. And agua. Alright, whatever. Okay, so now we got this little bit in the middle that's clear of trees, and I think we're going to use that to our advantage. I'm going to really quickly draw in this we're going to go industry and forestry. And I figure since we do time lapses on everything else, we're going to take a moment and we're going to do a live build on this one. So if you hate live builds, I am sorry. Okay, we're gonna stick this big old building in the area with no trees. We're gonna right up at the end of the road, probably. Right there. What kind of trees is it growing? Oh, it's growing one of our favorite kinds of trees. The one, and of course, the one we don't have in large patches in here. Typical. We're gonna have to change that then. To make it look more part of the forest. That's okay. We'll do that later as I open the tool to do it. Of course. Let's come over here. And of course, that opens up our industry buildings. Let's see. Sawmill. We can put that right across the street because it doesn't require trees. Let's see. Let's anarchy that in, I guess. We also need a place to store those trees, and so we're going to go ahead and do that. Very nice. And we're going to line it up. Move it, done did something. Yeah. Move it, done did something weird where it, I mean, not move it. When I put it down, it did something weird where it lined it up with the road. I mean, it's supposed to do that, but I want to line it up with this, you know. Kind of like that. And this I don't want to be off center either. So we'll pull it back off the road a little bit. Maybe like that. Alright, that little complex is looking fantabulous. And of course, these have no raw stuff to process right now, so we're going to go ahead and come in here and grab ourselves some trees. Let's see. This is a national road that goes through here. So what we're going to have to do now is, fortunately, and we can, build some new roads. Let's see. This is, oh. Yes, I see. Let's pull you over right there. Let's pull this road out like this. And then we'll move it ever so slightly. And we'll just bring this out, yay far. Now we have like a nice cut through the trees. And on the back side of this thing is where we'll put our first tree plantations. With the hope of extending them, you know, but like taking these ones out eventually and putting in the big ones, I think is what we're going to plan on doing. Let's see how those look. We may have to change the route of that road a little bit. Let's bring the water up there, and heck, why not? Let's just do that. Yeah, we're going to have to change this angles a little bit, but you know what? That is not a big deal. Cool. We're going to change these, obviously, to conifer, because this is a conifer forest. Conifer. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of beeches in here. Or alders, or whatever the heck. But we really want these big pine trees like this. And, oh, look. They're taller than the rest of the trees. Okay, so what we're going to have to do eventually, later on today even, is fill in these areas with these wonderful trees. Yes. Okay, I think I can actually squeeze another one of these in here. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Good. Deep breaths while I'm moving with Move It. Okay, that doesn't look too shabby. And so we're going to speed things up. When I speed things up, it's gotten to the point where it doesn't speed up. I mean, I don't know what kind of settings I could do to increase that, because I figured since I had a better computer, it would be better at running this game. But, you know. And I'll have you notice any changes I made over here. So while this is increasing or doing its output, see, I need 500, and I have plenty of room for workers. This was quite the build here. Okay, so I guess I better start from the beginning over here, right? So you got this interstate. I haven't renamed them yet, and this is like the interstate here, and then this is the road that comes from Fairfield down and connects on its own little highway across. I changed it to 3 lanes all the way across because it just made more sense instead of going down to 2 and then going back up to 3 to change it to 4. So I was just like, whatever. 3 straight across, and this is becoming like a major artery for the city, And there may end up being more bridges and more train crossings or whatever, but then it splits into 4 right here. The one goes off onto the new interchange that connects right into Camden. 2 go on. Okay, 2 go on, and another one splits off and attaches to this interstate that goes this way. This connection here was completely missing. Okay, and so cars, instead of doing this like that bus just did, they had to come down here, come up and around, and then go in that way. Whereas if they just want to come off here and go boom, now they can, instead of having to traverse all of this. So that was a very necessary connection right there, and it merges nicely with the actual interstate, which is right here, which goes underneath, and it merges nicely, and it goes over the top and around. So that's a very nice connection there. And so people can also come from Camden right here and merge onto this bit of the extended freeway. I don't know what to call it yet. And then these 2 merge together and continue on. If we look at the border's flowing nicely, Of course, they have to go slower because it's the border. You don't just want to speed through the border or else you cause an accident. But this is a heavily, heavily traveled freeway. I also made some changes here. Since I wanted to prioritize this movement here to come around and up and over, I made this turn into the actual freeway right here. As you can see, it kind of splits off a little bit there. And some of the cars, all the cars are going extraordinarily slowly through there. I'm not sure why that's happening. But if we continue on, you see that this freeway slims down to 2 lanes, and this one merges into 3. That's on purpose, because this freeway eventually turns into the actual freeway. And then this one comes in. It changes names like right there, I guess, and that changes again. But it splits off into this interchange going this direction and back onto the freeway. And so that gives cars that are on this part a chance to merge onto the freeway. And it gives cars coming this way a chance to merge onto the freeway. And this way to merge onto the freeway. Okay, so this all ends up running smoothly. And I think that having the extra lanes on this side is helping. As you can see, there's no traffic on this side hardly, except for right at the transition. I'm not exactly sure why they're going so slow through there. But I might end up doing something similar to this on this side as well, because look at just the slog of traffic. I might end up having to have them split further back, and so that if you want to continue straight on, you can, and then you can get off on the new freeway and just stick to that one for the rest of the way. I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but I think traffic is flowing a little bit better through there. We still haven't gotten up there. Okay, we'll get there eventually. And if we have to do a time lapse of just watching this area, we will. But that's what's happening. Let's turn the traffic on. As you can see, this interchange, sloppy as it may be and spaghetti noodle as it may be, is actually working a lot better than, say, this one. This is kind of your more standard interchange, even though it's like a little bit spaghetti noodly. It's your just typical trumpet interchange, but the spaghetti noodle is working. It's actually working, and traffic here is starting to get better. This interchange is working fantastically, and all the changes I made to this interchange they're functioning correctly, and it's not even that big of an eyesore. I don't think, because you can look at it from this angle, and it just kind of sinks into the ground. It goes over the ground a little bit, so it's not like it's like too huge. You know what I mean? Let's just do a little mini time lapse of watching this area, and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. That was boring, and I'm sorry. Building industry areas is not my strong suit, and so I hope that you'll stick with me. Shout out to the now, as of the time of recording this video, 41 subscribers. Yeah. Shout out to those 41 people who subscribe to my channel, and even more to the ones who watch the videos all the way through. I really appreciate all of the support that you guys have given me. Just wanted to show you here is the 41 subscribers, to my channel, Pearson Productions Gaming. PPG for short. So if you enjoy the videos, then be sure to become one of these wonderful 41 subscribers to this channel and join the community. Also on Discord at Pearson Productions Gaming if you want to as well. Links will be in the description. And so here we still have, we've made enough resources. We just need more workers. More workers means more population. And so where can we expand population? I want to focus right now on the middle here. I feel like using this road here to build another little city right here, maybe. Yeah. I'll do this as a time lapse though, just so this video doesn't get too long. And then we'll come back and see if we can at least get 2 stars on the industry area for crying out loud. Okay. See you after the time lapse. So I think I've got a little makings of a little town here. Let me go ahead and zone it off. Coleridge. I think that's actually a decent name. We'll just end up with just Coleridge, though. We're going to go ahead and get some services along the main street here. We're going to go ahead and name this street as well. And we'll unextend it up to there, just so that it goes through this town only. And this road, Harvey Drive, Harvey, yeah, whatever. That'll be Harvey, and this will be Coleridge Drive. And then we'll turn back into Camden Drive to go through the city of Camden. Very nice. And this area will now be built up. So let's watch this area get built up while we continue to get... Oh, we can at least get to 2, right? We can at least get to 2. And so time lapse, here we go. Flourishing. And let's check our industry. And it's going down. Awesome. Well, I guess we'll just leave that till next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.